Hi there, this is Ayşe Süberker bringing you World in 2 Minutes here on trtworld.com. After an assault that lasted 3 weeks, ISIS has raised its flag on the outskirts of the Syrian town of Kobani and soon may take the whole town. There are still reports of fighting as the majority Kurds continue to mount defense, but hundreds of civilians are said to be fleeing the area. With Kobani lying so close to Turkey, NATO's new Secretary General Stoltenberg says the alliance is ready to defend its ally should the violence in Syria spill across the border. Our next story takes us to Asia. Crowds of protesters who filled Hong Kong streets with demands for more democracy thinned dramatically after student leaders and the government agreed to hold talks in the increasingly frustrated city. The government and student leaders announced that they will begin talks on political reform on Friday. Our next story takes us to North America. Mexican federal police have taken control of the southwestern town of Iguala after the apparent massacre of dozens of trainee teachers. Officials claim the local police were in league with criminal gangs in the killing of 43 missing students. State officials believe some of the missing students are among 28 bodies found on Saturday in a mass grave and several smaller ones. 2 men have already admitted to killing 17 people with the help of security officials. Our last story brings us to Africa, where Somalia's army and African Union troops have been deployed in the strategic port of Barawe after retaking it from rebels. Barawe is the last major stronghold held by Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab militants. As a center for charcoal exports, the militants used its revenues to fund activities and were able to import weapons. An official from African Union in Somalia said they had delayed due to the risk of booby traps. And that's it for this hour's edition of World in 2 Minutes. See you within 2 hours with more stories. Goodbye.